Hi, it's me, Tina, from Ideas and Embellishments. I was watching, Core Denim yesterday, um, and she's talking about, how to, like, fill in when you don't really feel like crafting, or you want your mind to be somewhere else, or, anyway, and one of the things she was talking about, I had glue on my mat, is, to back up, like to take this time to maybe back up some cards and things that you have with other papers, like coffee dyed papers, or I think she found some straw paper or something from Amazon. So I had an idea, just a little tip that I wanted to give you guys. I have a digital, and I don't know, I think it's mine. What I did was I took a piece of coffee dyed paper that I dyed, and I scanned it. So if you don't have coffee dyed paper, I just printed this on cardstock, and then I got some graphics from the Graphics Fairy. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Graphics Fairy, but I will link their website below. They do have freebies. And the only thing that they say, you can use all of their digitals in crafts. I think there's a limit of 100 per year or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, but you can print this out on cardstock and then back it up. Just put it on here, and then you'll have, glue them together, and then you'll have a card. But anyway, you'll have coffee dyed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I don't know if these are the same. Yeah, they're the exact same. I'm going to put this digital in the Facebook group and the Patreon group for you guys to have and use. So, let me show you what I've done so far. I worked a little bit on this, and I'm going to do another couple of pages today. On the front, I took a piece of parchment paper and I stamped it with my fairy stamp, and I just cut the window for that, so that it wouldn't be just plain, over here, I just took a piece of cardstock and I covered it with some of that paper that I had, some of the digital paper. And then I had this lined paper that I had gotten with a book that I don't use. I really love the way this came out for some reason. I just think it's so cute. I just glued some lined paper in there. So it's like I love this. And I'm going to use more of this lined paper, And I just put that right here into the belly band. And then these I got from the Graphics Fairy, and there's 3 of them. I put them here because they kind of look alike. And what I did is I had some parchment paper cardstock, and I just put them on there and inked around them. And I think they're really, really cute. And I put those in there. And then over here, I just took a piece of regular cream colored cardstock. I stamped this image. It's not the best. It didn't come out the best, but it's okay. And I took a piece of embossed vellum and made a tag out of it so that it can go in there. And I think I put this on there during, I forgot. I took a little piece of cheesecloth and I backed this little word, adventure, on cheesecloth and put it on top of that. So anyway, so that's what I did. So I'm on to this page, and what I wanted to do is I'm going to make a journaling spot that flips, and then on this side, I'm just going to make an envelope. So it's going to be pretty, it's going to be pretty quick and easy today, I think. So I just need to get me a piece of paper, and what I'm going to do with it, I just need a regular old piece of paper, and I got to figure out, I want it to be maybe about like this. And I'm going to cut it right here. Maybe I'm doing this wrong because I kind of wanted this guy on the front of it. Yeah, that's not going to be wide enough. I love this little image right here. I love that. That's another Graphics Fairy image, and I want to put a little image on the front. So this is just paper. I usually get my paper at Staples. I like to print on 28-pound paper. But yesterday I was at Walmart, and they actually, I don't know, they actually had it a lot less expensive than normal. So I'm going to fold this up. And of course, it depends on your journal page. I'm going to fold this up. And then I think what I'm going to do is get a stencil, because instead of, you don't always have to use papers. You can use stencils. I keep my stencils in a photo album. Easy peasy. Some of these are really pretty. Oh, I kind of like this one. I think that might go with our theme. I just get my stencils on Amazon. Some of them I get from the Dollar Tree, and I just keep them all in this book. You know, one of these photo album books. Coda says hi. Hello, Coda. Hi, Coda. Where is my... I had a peek back here. Need a piece of paper. I'm just going to stick that right there. And put it in here. And I'm going to find me a brush. Let's see what I have. What is this? I think I want pickled raspberry. Why not? And all you do is, oh, it looks like my, what is going on? Looks like my, there it goes. I haven't used this in a while, so it might be kind of dry. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know who's out there. I haven't used this one. I guess I should have taped it down or something. This is very kind of... It's going to be okay. I want to make sure it doesn't move around too much. I don't know what he's barking at. There, that's kind of pretty. That's pretty. I like that. Okay. I probably need to clean that off. I got stuff all over me now. It's okay. All right, I'm gonna go around the edges. Just to make it, because my page is white. And you know, if I had coffee dyed paper, I guess I could use it, but I don't. I could have been, and I don't want it to be too dark inside anyway. Just because we're gonna write. This is a place for people to write. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to go around this a little bit. They stopped. Okay, get a paper towel. I don't know what's up with that. Here. Now, this is Distressed Oxide. So if I wanted to, I could make it grungy by adding a little water. It does oxide. It has like this. I didn't know if you knew that that's what the oxide is for. It actually has an effect to where it will kind of grunge up a little bit. See how it kind of does that effect? So I'm gonna, now that I've wet it, I am going to dry it, and I'll be back. Okay. You know, something about when you wet paper and then dry it, it kind of makes it stiffer. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like, more stiff. That makes sense. Okay. Now we take our journal. Put this over here. And we are going to glue this part, this the bottom part, and here like this. Or you could use score tape. You can use, I like, score tape actually probably would have been a good idea because it won't leave any, oops, I want this to be right. It won't leave any, what do you call it? Lumps. But mostly this stuff doesn't leave lumps either. Okay, now I need to find a piece of lace or something to go along the top. I'm going to use this, but I'm also going to use a piece of that, of our leftover paper. Like this, a piece of leftover. Oh, I don't want that colored. Let me see something. Leftover paper. So I'm going to cut this because I want to get that white part off of it. I'm going to cut this in two, cut the white edge off. This is just one of my scraps that I had from the journal. Okay. Like that. And I want it to be that off. I'm going to cut it to be around the size of that. Okay. And I am only going to, and I'm going to take my art glitter glue. Go ahead and put this up in here. And I'm going to glue 3 sides. Like this. Just like that. And I think I'm going to put a little piece of lace on it. I think so. I'm going to put a little piece of lace right there. And maybe a word. Let me get a sentiment. How about wonderful? Wonderful. And these are just words that I made on my computer. That, and put this here. That. Cool. So then they can fold this down to write and tuck it back in there when they don't want to write. Now I'm going to cut the border off of this, I think, in the sleeve, because I'm going to put this guy on the front. And I got this from the Graphics Fairy. And a little bit of a white border. Also, you know, when you sign up for, they do have a lot of, the Graphics Fairy does have a membership. And I think that's cute, but I'm not sure now. I think I'm going to use this one instead. I love this picture. She is adorable. Yeah, I think I'm going to use her instead. She's the cutest little fairy. And that, she came from the graphic. Yeah, I like that better. I think she's perfect. Perfect. Okay. Just cause. Go down here. It's just easy things to do. I have a lot of people that said, why do you stencil things when you're going to cover them up? Well, you just never know. And I like the border, and stenciling is easy. I want to try to straighten this out a little bit. And I don't know, sometimes I do. You never know what you're going to get, right, when you watch this channel. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to put an envelope on this side. This will be really easy. I think what I want to do is get a piece of this paper. I'll put this back. And put a, let me see, that is pretty, yeah, I'm gonna take, I'm gonna take a piece of that paper, and I'm going to print that coffee dyed paper on the other side. Okay, while that's printing, I'm going to pull out my envelope punch board, and I'm going to make a envelope. I think that's 4 by 6. I think that'll work. Let me have mine. 4 by 6 should work. So what I like to do is get a little piece of tape, because I'm older and it's hard to see. So I will take a piece of little tape and I'll put it down where it says 4 by 6. Okay, so I've taken this and I've copied the my mind, the coffee dyed paper on the back. I am going to cut off the edges. Cut off the edges, and it says the paper needs to be 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. So 8 1/4. It's going to have to be a little less than 8 1/4, but it's going to be okay. So this is I messed up. Oh well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So you set it up here, and 3 3/8 is where you want to start. So you look on here, and you put the corner to 3 3/8, and then you punch. And then you punch. Whoops, I forgot something. And then you take this, and you go right here, and you score it right there. And then you move it around to that score line, and you line this up with the score line, and you punch it again. And then you, like this, and you do it again, line it up with the score line, punch it again, and do that. Then lastly, line it up with the score line, punch, and this is going to be a little off, but it'll be okay. So then you have this. So you can also do this to punch the sides. Okay. So this here, I just fold it in like this. And then what I like to do is, now some people will fold this in, other people will cut it off. A lot of people want to fold it in to keep it, so it gives it a little more stability, which I can do that. And then like this, you have an envelope. And then here, and here. And there you go, an envelope. I'm gonna this makes a really and then you can just make envelopes out of everything, and it'll tell you like the card. If I wanted to put a card in here, it'd be a 4x6 card. It's a great little trick to have. So what I'm going to do with this is I am just going to put this right here, and I may leave it so that there's a pocket, but I'm going to glue this down in there. This is a very easy thing to add to a journal. And of course you can use a regular envelope. You can just go get a regular envelope, and then so now I will fill it with some stuff. I need to find something. I think I'm going to put, let me see, not that one. There are lots of things. I could put this little fairy right there. That'd be cute. But what I think I'm going to do is find a flower. It just doesn't stand out, does it? That's kind of pretty. I kind of like that one. It's kind of pretty. Yeah, there's also the sunflowers. That doesn't stand out either. I think this one is probably the best because it stands out the most. So I think what I'm going to do with that, put this back, sorry. I'm going to get me a piece of cheesecloth. You know, I bought this cheesecloth like forever ago. And it just keeps on giving. Keeps on giving. Just a little something for texture. And what I like to do with my cheesecloth is I like to I either spray it with coffee or I use this dauber on it so it's a little bit grungy looking. Use that. Spray it with coffee. I just don't feel like there. So a little bit of and then this. So now what I think I'm going to do is put a piece of Velcro right there. Let me get that real quick. Okay, I would have put Velcro here, but I don't have it. I can't find my Velcro. So I think what I am going to do is do something a little bit different. What I'm going to do is get me a hole puncher. This might be good. Now I'm going to do, no, that's a little big. Let's do this. And get a piece of something round. Do this like this. And then I'm going to just glue it to the bottom, like right along the bottom, like right here. Just like that. And then that'll go close like that. Probably need to put a little on the side. Right here, like maybe. So it'll be a little, yep. And if you want to, you can put like a something, oh, look at that, wrong. Maybe a little butterfly right there. Like that, that'd be cute. I think I will put that there. So there's always a way. That's an easy way to, I'm gonna go ahead and put this little butterfly right there. And then, there. So now you can open the envelope like that. Perfect. So I'm probably just going to take some of these, a few of these things, and back them up on this coffee dot paper, and then I will stick them in there. But anyway, this is some easy things to put in your junk journal. I hope you guys liked it. This is so pretty. I love it. I love it so far. It's awesome. This actually was an idea that I got from Corey. So anyway, just to give credit where credit is due. I love it though, and I use it a lot. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys, and I appreciate you, and I'm so glad you joined me today. And until next time, I'll see you later.